Hey guys, welcome to Ham Radio with K0PIR and my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be operating POTA from Tomoka State Park in Florida, just outside of Daytona. And I'll show you what I do. I've got a routine down. What I do to get ready for activating a park. And one of the things I do is look up my Gridsquare. And I need to enter my Gridsquare into my software programs. One of the first ones is the Log4OM. That's what I've been using. And I'm going to go to Program Configuration and set up my station location. So everything that I log goes into my main log file. So I'll click on here and enter in my Gridsquare, and I use a little app on my iPhone. It's called HamSquare. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Android too. EL99KI, that's the Gridsquare. So I'll put that in there, and I kind of want to fill this in. I don't really need to put the city, or I got the state in there, but I want to put the county in because there are county hunters out there. And for that, I use an app on my phone that's called Where Am I? And it's pretty quick. Tomoka State Park, that's where I am. It's getting a fix. And I know you can't see this. I hope it comes up here. It's got my location. But anyway, I put the Gridsquare in there, and then I put the park number right here, my SIG info. Goes right here. I'm going to click on paste, and it's K1923. So this Gridsquare, I'm going to copy it because I need to put it in WSJT-X. I do FT8 first. I've got my generator running, and about the only thing I can do when my generator is running is FT8. It's just amazing mode. It really cuts through all the hash. So let me see. Okay, it came up. I'm at Ormond Beach, Florida. That's the city. The county is Volusia, Volusia. So I'll put that in. Volusia. And Florida, I could put in the city. Ormond Beach. Oops. A little cramped here typing, but everything else looks fine. So I'm going to hit save and apply. And then, like I said, I need to go to WSJT-X and do that and put the right Gridsquare in there. So I'll bring it up. Go to File and Settings, and then over on the General, I'll just take that out. Control V, paste it in there, and that's all I need right now. Let's see, that's what I'm using for my rig. I've got WF View running right here, and then for my audio, I've got my USB audio codec in both of those. So it looks like I'm good there. I'm going to click OK. And let's see, something's wrong because I'm showing a frequency of 288, which is the same frequency on my radio. But here I'm showing 14.074. So something's wrong, and that's not uncommon. So I'm going to go ahead and close out WSJT-X. I'll look at log. I think Log4OM is locking up on me, and it can be my antivirus software causing the problem. I'm using AVG antivirus software, and normally it's pretty good. When it wants to block something, it'll pop up a message asking me, do I want to let it through or do I want it to block it? and 99% of the time, I let it through. But every once in a while I miss a step and block something I shouldn't block. So let's see, I'm going to try opening it again. The radio's on 14.288. I was operating sideband last. My little computer's getting slow. Got too much stuff on it. It's loading some stuff. Let's see, where's it hanging? Setting log level. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste your time on this. I'm going to figure it out, and then when I come back I'll tell you what the problem was and how I fixed it. But this is a lesson for me. It's never a dull moment operating partial in the air. Okay, I'm back. Well, it turns out all I had to do was just disable my antivirus software. It's in the taskbar, and I just clicked on it and turned it off. If I click on it again, it'll bring it up, and you can see everything's turned off. And then when I'm finished, I can turn it back on. Wonder what would happen if I turned it back on now. I'm not going to mess with it. So I've got GridTracker going too, and GridTracker will pull the information from WSJT-X. And I like having GridTracker open. It does the logging for me into Log4OM. And I have an article on my website telling you all about that. So let me go over to WSJT-X, and I'll show you on the right frequency. Everything's connected. I'm starting to decode. And let's see if my time is good. Yeah, my time is good, and I just had a post on my website and one YouTube video about net time. That's what I've been using to sync my computer time. That's it for this part of the video. Thanks for watching, and if you get something out of this video, please click the like button. And if you'd like to see more videos operating partial in the air or FT8, please subscribe to this channel and ring that bell. 73 and good DX.